Hi, I want to talk to you about something today that happened to me this week. Now, I have a really pretty little yellow flower here. Oops, he's got his collar on. We'll leave it on. I'll tell you the story. Okay, so I was out this week and I bought myself a beautiful bunch of garden-grown flowers from a local farm. And I bought zinnias, snapdragon, and coxcomb. I came home, beautiful, beautiful bunch of flowers. I took the coxcomb and the snapdragon out. I thought I had another bunch of flowers and I thought they would look perfect with some hydrangea I had, so I gave those to my neighbor. Awesome. So then I was left with these beautiful zinnias. So almost all the zinnias are pink or orange, except for this guy here, the happy, cheery yellow guy. So I decided to make an arrangement with the pink and orange ones, and then I would use him sort of, in a special spot in my house, a place of honor, so to speak. So I put him in his own little bottle, and I put him next to my kitchen sink. So that, when I'm walking around the kitchen doing whatever I do or anybody else in my house, they will have this cheery little yellow flower to look at them. So there he is. So anyway, I put him in his water, and I went about my business, and I came back about an hour after I had put the arrangement, and he started to look a little droopy. By 2 hours when I came back, I thought, he doesn't look quite right. In fact, he looked terrible. His head was turned all the way down. His leaves were so slumped down. So I thought, you know what? I have to do a little TLC here. He was fresh. I knew that. His flower was beautiful. Look how happy. I mean, this is one happy flower. So I knew that the problem wasn't his freshness. The problem was I think he needed some more water. So here's what I did. I made this sleeve. Now, this is just a little piece of paper that I wrapped around and I tape on. Now, this actually is not what I did. I actually used just tape, but I wouldn't recommend that. I needed to straighten his head out. He was totally tilted over, and that was no good. I knew that if I was going to help him to recover, I needed to straighten that bend out. Now, there wasn't a crease. He was just folded over, but looking all the way down, I might add. So I put this up there to support his neck, so to speak, sort of like a neck brace. And then what I did was I got a really sharp knife, and I gave his stem, even though I had already cut it with clippers, I gave it an even sharper cut with a really sharp knife. And then I took the water, which was cool, which I had in here, and I put really, really, really warm water in here. And what that does is the same thing it does for your skin. When you put warm water on and it opens all the pores, it does the same thing in the flower stem so that the water can get all these channels open up with the warm water much faster, get to the leaves, and then right up to the head of the flower. So what ended up happening, I left him in there, I left him by himself, let him recover, have a little dignity by himself. I came back a few hours later and his head was perked up perfectly well. I could move the crook was gone, and he was in fine shape to sit there and smile at me every time I walked by the sink. So I want to encourage you, if you buy flowers or you pick them out in your yard, to don't be discouraged if a flower looks a little floppy. You can assume, I think a lot of times, that they just need water. I mean, we're not talking about a flower who was a week old here. We're talking about one that I knew was just freshly picked. So give your flower some TLC and try it. You have nothing to lose and you have everything to gain, as you can see. So if you like this information, I'm going to send you to my website, michelletremblay.com. That's Michelle with one L, Tremblay, T-R-E-M as in marigold, B-L-A-Y.com. And if you give me your email address and your name, I will send you a free 2-part video series that will show you how to pick fresh flowers when you're at the store, how to come home, condition them so that they will last, and then I'll show you how to make a really beautiful flower arrangement from one of those super boring bunches that you get at the grocery store. So I hope you like this information. Remember, go to my website, michelletremblay.com, and sign up for your free video series, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye.